I am here. Yay. Emoji grin.
Ooh, what impact. The Miz had many rivals vie for the Intercontinental Championship, but the most persistent one has been fellow Cleveland native Dolph Ziggler.
A big reason the Intercontinental title regained so much of its prestige is due to the wars that Miz and Ziggler had over the title in 2014 and again in 2016. And as we all know, guys, this one can literally end anywhere in this arena.
We were discussing Miz and Ziggler's Intercontinental Championship rivalry, and the Miz really started the bitterness when he hit outside the ring and sneakily eliminated Ziggler to win the title in a battle royal.
It got so bitter that Dolph Ziggler put his career on the line in a show-stealing match at No Mercy 2016. You know that anytime Miz has that title on his shoulder, he's looking over to the other to make sure the show-off isn't nearby.
Set him up.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Oh no.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
And keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means
Dolph Ziggler gets the cover. And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
So resourceful.
Eludes that one. What a clothesline!
Ouch! Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Man, Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
lightning speed from Dolph.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Beautiful neck breaker. Here he goes.
When it comes to Falls Counting, absolutely spiked.
DDT. There is no coming back from that one.
This is the Miz's chance.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Wow.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Oh, right to the gut. Oh, he's able to reverse it. Oh, the reversal by The Miz. Say, do you guys think after this match, The Miz might have enough energy to host an installment of Miz TV? It's the most must-see WWE talk show in history. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. You know, this is just one of those matches you want to...
Ziggler with the famouser.
Oh, it's over.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
Sorry, Michael. Let me get back to your question about Miz TV. I don't think we'll see an episode after this match, but, you know, another one is coming soon. He's been doing the show for over 11 years.
Look, every WWE superstar of note has appeared on Miz TV. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Kurt Angle, Ric Flair. Heck, even football and basketball stars have graced that gorgeous leather couch on Miz TV. Jarring impact.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt. And oh, what a slam that hurt!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Momentum is fully in the corner of The Miz now.
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Figure 4 leg lock. You can feel this one slipping away from Ziggler. Locked in. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
And sees.
Skull-crushing finale.
You can feel this one slipping away from Ziggler.
Shoulders on the mat. The Miz gets the win.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
Big singles win here, guys.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
The action we see each and every year at Money in the Bank simply never ceases to amaze me.
Yay.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting, enduring. Could be tap out time. Kimura lock is in.
But he's got to capitalize now. And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Boom!
Take him out. You got this.
There haven't been many performers who can claim their first WrestleMania match was in the main event. But then again, there haven't been many performers like Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that's true, Michael. Lesnar debuted the night after WrestleMania 18, and 1 year later, he was closing out the Showcase of the Immortals, battling Kurt Angle for the WWE Championship.
He's looking at it.
You guys brought up Brock Lesnar's first WrestleMania. Yes, it was.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
So impressive. Seth Rollins is rolling now.
Go for the run.
Look at that power, Byron.
Man, that is just careless intent. When Brock is...
He's got the shoulders down. No trouble getting out of that one.
Not yet. Too early.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Seth Rollins. Bam!
Got all of that one, that's for sure.
Brock Lesnar is in a real bad spot here. Hard to argue your take on this match.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
He's in complete control.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Seth Rollins gets the win. Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Wow. I've sat ringside for some sorry matches, but that had to be one of the sorriest. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm just glad that thing is over. That match was tough to look at for all the wrong reasons.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
And there's your winner.
There's nothing more.
Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Back in from the floor.
Schoolboy. Nope. Rolls the
Oh, super kick.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He can end it here. If I was Seth Rollins, I'd get my mind in the match and out of the crowd.
Yay, Bailey.
We know Sasha Banks can have a vicious streak to her, but she also has a more fun, jovial side as well.
She does, and it usually comes out around her best friend, Bailey. When those two are together, there's no shortage of hugs to go around.
That'll hurt. DDT.
Victory is on the horizon.
The window to take this just opened for Sasha Banks.
The cover. And there's the kick out.
She's still in this one.
You can take her out.
Scoop slam. When looking at the WWE roster, I would underline Sasha Banks as one of our risk takers in the ring.
The Honorable One with a Baileyplex.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
Whoa. Oh. We bring up Sasha's tendency to be unpredictable and risky. This really makes it difficult for her opponent to scout a game plan against Banks.
Oh, you guys are over there praising Sasha Banks for her risk-taking. I see Banks as overzealous in attempting maneuvers that are more about grabbing the spotlight than they are about winning. Wait for Sasha to wipe out, then take advantage of her mistakes.
Shoulders on the mat. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Not yet.
I spoke with Bayley. Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! She got it!
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that was it for him.
She's still in this one.
Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! This could be the turning point, Cole.
It took two, but it looks like that one should do the trick.
She got the shoulder up in time.
She's got more star power than just about any lady in the WWE for a reason.
With what Byron said about Bayley's childhood essays in mind, it's safe to say that Bayley is just like the average fan of the crowd. Her super fandom is what makes her relatable to everyone in the hugger section.
Yeah, it may be true, but my sources in the San Jose School District tell me she got all F's on those essays. Bayley's case of arrested development needs to end if she ever wants to be taken seriously as a WWE superstar.
Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly!
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
No, shoulders up at 2.
She's still in this one. Saxton gushed over Bayley's first WWE Women's Championship win like he stole Bayley's diary or something. If that just wasn't the cutest, most heartwarming story you ever told, Saxton.
No, Corey, I'm not going to allow you to be a negative Nancy on this. Bayley told her dad she was going to stand in the ring as a champion one day, and she did just that. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Bankrupt. This is all but over. Hey, what goes up must
Cover, cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
She's still in this one.
Ouch.
No, reverses it. A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks. To the outside where she has all the time in the world to do what she needs to do.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 Alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had
Bayley in full control here. Oh, nice suplex. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Oh, the backstabber. Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
She's got it now.
You can do this.
Yes! Unreal performance.
We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Took it to another.
No. Bummer. Hey. We got someone new. Hi. How does he respond to chat? Hey.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Man, you just can't knock the swagger out of the boss's game.
Why do words instantly lose their cool when they come out of your mouth, Byron?
Oh, wow.
I thought I delivered it well.
You got this.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Well, the arm's trapped.
Impactful slam.
Nice.
Got the head scissors of Biden.
Oh, man, that's just nasty. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
Running clothesline. Guys, we know Sasha Banks is part of an historic night here in her hometown of Boston when she squared off against Charlotte in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Unfortunately, the homecoming for Sasha was bittersweet. Yes, she was main eventing, but she left home worse than she entered without her women's championship.
Harsh impact.
Look, I wasn't at all surprised when Sasha Banks lost the women's championship in her hometown. It is Boston, after all. Losing championships is like a way of life there. I will give Sasha credit, however, for her bravery in entering a brutal match like Hell in a Cell.
Well, I don't think either Sasha Banks or Charlotte have ever been the same since that night. They both left something behind in that demonic cell.
It'll destroy your face.
When we talk about historic WWE debuts, there are not too many superstars who were introduced to the WWE Universe with the anticipation and excitement of the Irish Lass Kicker, Becky Lynch.
You gotta believe this one's over. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
To elaborate on the point you made, Byron, since 2015, the women of WWE have been on an historic journey. And Becky Lynch is one of those who have sparked the women's evolution.
Look, gentlemen, I was one of the first to publicly acknowledge
Becky Lynch, the Bexploder.
But can she follow up?
All that's left now is for Becky Lynch to finish.
Oh, this awesome.
Inside the ring now.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Wow, Sasha Banks just got flattened.
The boss is in trouble. In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys.
They got him.
Got the disarmer.
Incredible.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
Becky Lynch is one of the hardest working competitors in sports entertainment. The unmatched determination and desire that burns inside the Irish Lass Kicker makes her one of the top WWE superstars today. But many people would be surprised to learn her road to WWE. The boss is giving some serious orders right now.
Well, that'll do some serious damage. Nailed it. Picking up on something you said, Byron, Becky Lynch's path to WWE was far from conventional. Becky went from a competitor on the independent scene to a stunt woman, a flight attendant, and among other professions before she actually returned to sports entertainment.
Yeah, let's remember, Cole, Becky Lynch went to clown college, too. I didn't think Becky had to go to school to learn how to be a clown. It seems to be a natural gift for her, especially with those ridiculous goggles she wears.
I like them.
You would. When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Nice exploder suplex.
Oh, yeah.
She's back in full control now.
But now can Becky Lynch make the most of this?
Becky Lynch.
You're
Got the
doing
disarmer.
awesome.
This one is over.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the women's championship changed, and she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
And she turns it around on her. Boom, what impact. Hey, Byron, just like
Bankrupt. That right there is why they call her the boss. Did you hear that thud? God.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Beautiful technique. Oh, nasty impact.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Sweep.
Big flying forearm. Ooh!
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Becky Lynch, exploder suplex. Bad news for the Boss.
Becky Lynch wins. We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another.
Here is your winner.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Woohoo.
They got him. Got the up. Got the disarmer. Bad news for the Boss.
Sasha Banks is in a bad way now. The Boss looks terrible at the moment.
Yay. Awesome.
The Impact Ember
Down with a face buster.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
She goes for the cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Oh, boy.
German suplex. Devastating kick. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
Boom, what impact.
All measured up. Suplex.
Wow.
Look at this. Up, the shoulders are down, and she kicks out with relative ease.
It's going to take more than that.
Lana faltering some.
She might just be a little overwhelmed by the Tornado tag team atmosphere.
Yeah, but I feel pretty confident in saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Whoa, Lana able to avoid damage.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ouch.
Lana's fading now. At this point, you have to wonder if she can recover from this.
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Oh, it's over.
Avoids trouble there.
I don't think this is the best time for Lana to be crowing like this.
Oh, Lana may have it. Oh, too easy for Asuka to escape. Not yet.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Gets out of the way of that one.
And Asuka was able... Nailed it. Is that it? Is it over?
Incoming! And here we go from the German suplex released. You gotta believe this one's over.
Lana is not looking so great here, guys. Lana's just getting overwhelmed.
Ooh, what impact.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
She's absolutely off her game right now, and if she doesn't get it together, she is just so dominant.
This is exactly what Asuka was waiting for.
Harsh impact.
Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact. And Ember Moon is fading fast here, guys.
She needs to find a way to turn things around fast.
Well, her chances certainly are looking bleak right now, guys. But as long as she's breathing, I expect her to fight. That's just the kind of competitor she is. We could see a tap out.
It's locked in.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her...
Barely at 2.5.
So resourceful.
Hooked up.
Boom.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
And I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Asuka is looking to end it.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right. It was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane to become NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next? Now Asuka is showing how they do it back in Japan.
Kairi Sane might get an early 3 count.
Asuka has the crowd
Ember
eating
Moon
out of the
has
palm
been
of...
There's the pin.
eliminated.
It's over. It's all over.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Yay.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kairi Sane.
And that's a nice win for these two here tonight.
They make it look so effortless in there. What an amazing duo.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw these teams going back to it at some point in the very near future.
Sweet.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen.
I'd just be ready for... It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Oh, nasty impact.
Randy Orton is getting RKO out of nowhere.
Nice. Shut it down.
That was awesome.
He's lining him up. And now what?
An RKO!
Got every ounce of that.
He's going for the pin. And kicks out at 2.
So resourceful.
Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. Trap the arm. What a strike.
Thunderous slam.
Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare the victor.
Yeah, the referee may only have one job, but I'm still willing to bet he finds a way to mess it up.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things. When locking up with Kofi Kingston, an opponent must find a way to keep this man grounded. Kofi leaves his feet, you're in trouble, because anything can happen.
And here comes Orton.
Helps out of the way.
It sure is. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Corey, you're absolutely right. It's imperative for Kofi Kingston's opponent to keep him out of the air. But we all know that's much easier said than done.
Oh, we know what's coming next.
Oh, boy, do we ever.
Vintage Randy Orton.
Can he finish the job?
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And
here comes Randy Orton. RKO out of nowhere.
come on, Kofi.
He goes for the...
Awesome.
Cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Kofi Kingston is highly trained in many forms of self-defense. One of the disciplines that Kofi gravitates towards a little more than others is the Brazilian martial art of capoeira. It's well known for quick, fluid movements and combining an array of kicks and spin moves. Yep, that sounds like Kofi Kingston to me.
If you know Kofi Kingston away from the bright lights of WWE, then you know he spends several hours a day studying capoeira. Kofi's immersed himself in this discipline that many experts feel defies description.
Kofi Kingston's a special kind of athlete. Once you look up what capoeira is, you can see how strongly it's influenced Kofi's in-ring style and the approach to his career as a whole. It's one of the key things that makes Kofi who he is.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh! Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Oh my goodness!
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right. Now.
This could be it.
Harsh impact. That is...
His shoulders are down.
I think we know what this is.
Detroit has had the reputation for being an electric crowd, and the fans here in attendance tonight are indeed no different. This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell. Every time we come to Detroit, I can't help but think back to the night Hulk Hogan body slammed and defeated the legendary Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3.
Beautiful technique.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat.
He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
It's hard.
He's got him covered. And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Right across the back of the neck. Nailed it.
Among the most infamous moments in WWE history took place in June 1998 when The Undertaker literally tossed Mankind off the top of the cell down to the arena floor below. Detroit has had the reputation for being an electric crowd, and the fans here in attendance tonight are indeed no different.
Oh,
what an upper. Orton looking for something. This might be it.
Oh, my.
That's...
Do it.
This is Randy Orton's chance.
Going for the cover.
Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game.
Yeah, you did it. You won. Sweet.
Michael Cole, Corey Graves, Byron Saxton here to call what will surely be a highly contested matchup.
Matches like this rarely end inside the ring, which is what makes them so unpredictable.
Finn Balor is in action, and I can see a lot of Balor Club members here tonight.
Byron, could you do me a favor and point them out? I just want to know who to avoid after the show tonight.
Bulldog.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Oh, what a splash!
Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's exploits in WWE have been well documented. But let's not forget, Mysterio was also quite successful in WCW prior to the company being sold in 2001.
To illustrate just how successful Mysterio was in WCW, as Michael stated, in addition to capturing the Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championships, Mysterio was also one half of the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but let's be honest. With the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, really a thing worth bragging about, Saxton? I mean, it was only around for, what, like a week?
Still a championship.
Look at this. Bam! What a slam. We know Finn Balor has gained a huge following around the world. It's hard not to get swept up by this young man's extraordinary talent. After every match, more and more of the WWE Universe become members of Balor Club.
Great agility.
Finn Balor is definitely fading a little here.
You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
That confidence he had on his...
Ooh, what impact. I'm not sure how much he has left. Might go forget about Finn gaining his fans after the match. Judging by this crowd during his entrance,
Rey Mysterio looking for speed.
big splash.
He goes for the cover. Looking to catch.
Him off guard there, I guess.
Not yet. When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, no. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle.
I would not want to be him right now.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Any. Got the shoulders down. Finn Balor powers the shoulder up.
Oh, that was close.
Nice.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue, but he's not appearing too worse for wear. At least not yet, anyway.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match completely unscathed. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Going all the way up. Here it comes. He's got him.
He's almost got him.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
Belly to back suplex.
Ouch.
Set him up. Ooh!
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Back in the ring again.
He wants it one more time.
Harsh impact. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which...
Here we go a second time. What a frog splash.
This one's over, guys.
Rey Mysterio's rolling now. Oh, how resilient was that?
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
As Byron mentioned, into the quick cover.
Boom.
True testament to grit.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
In a career filled with highlights, one of Rey Mysterio's shining moments, Byron, would have to be his victory in the 2006 Royal Rumble match.
I'd co-sign that statement for sure, Michael, especially when you consider Mysterio entered that match in the number 2 position. Talk about beating the odds. But I guess that shouldn't surprise us. Mysterio has had a long history of beating the odds.
Beautiful technique. The thing about Mysterio's Royal Rumble match victory that you guys mentioned is not only did he come in at number 2, but he also had to last more than an hour just to be the last man standing.
And even more impressive is the list of superstars Mysterio eliminated, highlighted, of course, by Triple H, and the man he eliminated last to win the whole thing, Randy Orton. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Finn Balor is in position. 1916.
Finn Balor never ceases to amaze.
For the pin and the win!
Yes!
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Look at Finn Balor stalking him. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Set him up.
He's going for it all. Look out!
Oh, what's it going to be? Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Here's a cover.
1. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Too soon.
When this guy's on, look out. You gotta believe this one's over. Look at...
Oh! Finn Balor never see.
Now it's Finn Balor with all the momentum.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Hooked up. Down 1916.
That's how you put an exclamation.
He's going for the pin. 2, 3, and Finn Balor is your winner. Some unforgettable action in that Falls Count Anywhere match. Let's take another look.
I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. He's going to want to make sure he saves every minute of this match for his personal highlight reel because he was on fire in this one.
That's an impressive win right there.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home.
More than a rivalry was born when Bray Wyatt set his sights on Finn Balor. The Eater of Worlds interfered in Balor's matches and crept into his psyche. Bray Wyatt wanted to torture Balor from the inside and dismantle every aspect of Finn's being in the process.
Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt. Victory is on the horizon.
Nobody gets up from that, Cole.
With a Sister Abigail. He's got the shoulders down. Gets the shoulder up.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Here is Bray Wyatt in position now. Counter here. Balor looking to end it.
Lights out. DDT connects.
This is all but over.
And here we go. Finn Balor with the cover. And Finn Balor is your winner. Now is a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Every single person involved in that match should donate their
Here is
paycheck
your
to
winner,
charity.
Finn
Those guys had poor technique.
Balor.
More than a rivalry was born when Bray Wyatt set his sights on Finn Balor. The Eater of Worlds interfered in Balor.
Sister Abigail, delivered by Bray Wyatt. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Finn Balor has competed around the world under several names, but why he chose his moniker in WWE speaks to who he is the most, Corey.
That's right. Ripped out of the pages of Irish mythology, Finn McCool was a hero who battled the evil one-eyed Demon King known as Balor. It's a story.
Bray Wyatt may get this, folks.
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
That changes the entire...
Here's the cover.
Guys, there's more to Finn Balor's name than what Corey brought up. Finn's name is also a tribute to his dad, Finton, who taught his son what it meant to have tireless work ethic.
Certainly paying tribute to your father and Demon Slayers is more fitting for Finn these days than, say, being called a prince or...
Bray Wyatt, oh gosh, this part freaks me out, Corey.
This is absolutely unsettling, and it does not bode well for Bray's opponent.
And neither will this.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means
Sister Abigail! But he's got to capitalize now.
There's a pin now.
Oh wow.
And you can put this singles match in the books. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
You won.
Wow. That was some seriously painful action to watch. Watching paint dry might have actually been more exciting.
Woohoo.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Big pinfall victory here tonight.
And you know...
What's up,